What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. My mother was a makeup lover, of course. So I feel like everybody's starting to get into like the Valentine's Day vibes. So I want to get into the Valentine's Day vibes. I'm going to be using the new PLouise the Bridal Series Wedding Wish XL palette. Specifically, I wanted to really play around with the bottom row of the palette, which is a lot of, there's purples, these blushy pinks, and stuff like that. There is some like reds in here that I think I want to play around with the next time that I do reach for this eyeshadow palette. There's a lot of neutrals as well. I actually seen PLouise, she launched another palette with the same packaging. Honestly, it kind of looks the exact same, besides maybe more reddy blushy tones. So I was really excited about that, but I'm not planning on picking it up because I feel like with this one I have all those shades that I need, you know. So yeah, that's irrelevant information, but you know, thought process. So I'm going to be doing my eyes as well as my face makeup for you guys. I do have a couple of base products that I want to demo in today's video. So let me know what you guys think of the base makeup before we get into that portion. That way you guys could be pleasantly surprised about what I'm using. Personally, I think everything looks flawless. So yeah, if you're curious to see the eye makeup as well as the base makeup, definitely keep on watching, and don't forget to stay tuned until the very end of the video where I do an up close of my makeup. That way you guys can see the true beauty of the blend. Also, in the beginning of the video, my kiddo was like on my lap and I was kind of having, like, I was struggling hardcore, but I think we got there in the end. So yeah, just a little side note, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right on in. So I prime my lids and now I'm just sticking some tape down. I'm going to be using the Wedding Wish XL palette from PLouise. She is a big daddy. So my kiddo doesn't feel good. He's in my arms right now. So I am going to do my best to try to do this one-handed for you guys. So I'm thinking I wanna use the purples and the berries on this bottom row right here. So I'm gonna start by taking, it's upside down, but I'm going to start by taking this purple shade right here, which is called Marry Me. So I'm going to be taking this on this little Morphe brush, and I'm going to start by placing this in a C shape. The tape is for future purposes, so I'm just I'm gonna do like a little cut crease. I'm gonna do like a smoky wing. Okay, then on the same brush, I'm gonna take the shade right next to it, right here, which is called Bound to You. Oop. Sorry, but I just whacked my kid on the head with that. I'm gonna start blending this shade out. Just a little bit though. I don't want to go too far. Next, I'm going to take the shade Treasure You right here, which is like a blushy pink. And I'm going to take this on a Jessup Beauty brush. This one right here. And I'm going to just go right over that whole thing. Did I say the name of this? This is the shade Treasure You. Did I say that? Then I'm going to dust that same brush off, and I'm going to take the shade right next to it, which is Choose You. These are very similar. This one's just lighter. And then I think lastly, I will take the shade Yearning, which is this one right here. So use this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Kind of get a full complete blend. So I'll take shade Choose You on that same brush. Very lightly dust that And then on this big fluffy brush, I'll take the shade Yearning. Nice peachy tone. This is a Doll Beauty brush, DB5. It's actually a really big brush for what I'm trying to do here. Let me get a small brush. This Morphe M330. Something a little smaller. And then I'm just going to go back through all those shades and just kind of re-intensify them. Okay, so I went ahead and I cut both creases and I laid just some more of the PLouise base down. And I think I'm going to take this flat brush with the same shades that I used on top, but I'm going to do wing liner shape. So starting with shade Marry Me, which is that deep purple. I'm just going to bring this right along the tape. And for my wings, I always like to do a triangular shape. So something like that. I don't think you can really see the tape too well. Like that. Then shade Bound to You. I'm just going to go ahead and start blending right along the edge of this. Shade Treasure You. And then as I start getting closer to this top shade, I'll start kind of going at a more angular shape, which there's only 2 more shades, so it's not going to be too crazy. But I just want to let you guys know what I'm doing. So now I'm going to leave a little gap where those 2 meet. Then shade Yearning. So just like that, I don't know if you could see the difference. I'm going to take a little brush, flat brush with the shade, the white shade, Yours Truly. And I will set the rest of the eye with this, which should only be this small section here. I think I want to take this shade right here called Tantalizing. And I think I'll just do a line. That's really nice. Okay. I'm gonna apply some lashes. I'm thinking these ones by Beauty Creations, so that way they don't overtake the look. These are style T. And then let's move on to base makeup. So I did also purchase when I got the BPerfect Chroma Cover foundation, I also picked up the KimChi Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake Powder. And then I also, when Jaclyn launched her brightening powder singles, I picked up the shade Fair, which looks like this. So I kind of wanted to use those face products today. I wanted to try to mix up the BPerfect foundation to match me a little bit better. So, what? Oh, I wasn't talking to me. Okay. I mixed this up with the blue. But I think it still needs to be a little bit lighter. So I also have these white ones. So since it's now cool tone, let's add a little bit of the white. I'll make it work. So the first time that I used this foundation, I actually used a brush to blend it in. And today I used a sponge. And I think a brush definitely did give it a little bit more coverage. So I'm going in with a little bit more than I went in with yesterday. But I think the color match is significantly better. For cream contour today, I'm going to take the Too Faced Shade Golden. Alright, so I'm gonna be going with PLouise Cheek Fit Blush. So this is shade Peach of My Heart. And I'm just gonna take this big fluffy brush to blend that in. For my concealer today, I'm gonna be taking the Lancome concealer. 10 out of 10, highly recommend this concealer. My favorite concealer that I have in my collection, this one. And then to brighten, I'm going to take the Too Faced Born This Way. First things first, the Lancome one. I'm just going to go ahead and put this like right here. Like so. And then right on top, the Too Faced, this is shade Cloud. Okay, now time for the KimChi Puff Puff Pass powder. Ooh. Now this comes with a poof. I'm gonna go ahead and put some, I got the shade Translucent, by the way. It looks kind of tinted to me, but I'm gonna make sure that there's no creases under my eyes. And then I'm going to go right in with my sponge. So I always like to pick up the product and then kind of just distribute it on my hand so it's a little more even. Okay. Not really tinted. Okay. Whoa. That looks so good. So I'm literally setting my whole face. Holy crap. Oh, bitch. Now I'm going to take the Juvia's Place bronzer. I'll take both of the shades mixed together on my cheeks, but just the top shade for nose contour. Now I'm going to be taking the Jaclyn Under Eye Brightening Powder. I like to do this step before I do my blush. That way I can kind of blend it in together. I'd like to say, though, my under eyes look so goddamn good. So again, I got the Brightening Fair. That's the shade. So I was looking at the, because I do also have the palette here. So I usually just mix all these together. I don't know if you could see the dents I make in this, because you guys know me, I love a bright under eye. So the shade is actually this one right here that matches, let me open this up. It matches this here. So I'm very confident this is gonna work for me. So how she typically applies it is with a damp sponge, so that is what I'm going to do today. Either a poof or even a brush, but I'm just going to use the sponge. Just like that. And then I'll just press it up the side of my nose and under my eye. So just like that, definitely. Okay, yeah. Good. Then I'm going to take the Jaclyn Rouge, what is this one? Rouge Affair, which is the pinks. I think that's pretty similar to shade Dainty, so we'll use that one today. And I'm just gonna brush that right here. So for highlighter today, I'm gonna take the Noctilucent by Jaclyn Cosmetics. And I think I'll go ahead and take the shade Phenomena, which is like a pink one. Oh, so pretty. So damn pretty. This is the completed look. So I know that the eyes and the lips are giving more like purpley pink, but the closest shade I could find to match was this maroon one. So I was like, you know what? Throw that one in the fuck it bucket. I usually try to match my like shirts to like my makeup, but I actually don't have anything these colors. So yeah. I think I did a really good job matching my lip combo to my eyes though. So this is the Nabi lip pencil in the shade Deep Purple. You can get a pack of 50 of these, or yeah, 50 of these, 25 bucks on Amazon. And then I went in with the Dose of Color liquid lipstick in the shade Flirty. And then I just glossed it up with this Essence Juicy Balm. This is the shade Pink Lemonade. So a few things. I was able to better match the foundation to my neck. I think I will just go ahead and buy the a lighter shade. Maybe in the summer when I'm outside more, this might match a little bit better. But every time I use it, I don't want to have to go in and mix with it, but it is such a pretty foundation. So yeah. The BPerfect Chroma cover, I'm definitely going to buy another shade of this. It is so beautiful. I love the way that it sits on the skin. It's definitely a matte foundation. And it looks really good. The KimChi Puff Puff Pass Set and Bake Powder. Love the name. Love the size of this. I think this like definitely is like a smoothing blurring powder. 10 out of 10. It's a setting powder. Like what else can you say? It gives what I need it to give. And it doesn't feel cakey or heavy, and it looks so flawless. So I'm very, very happy with that. Now the Jaclyn Brightening Pressed Powder. These are the Face Idole Brightening Pressed Powders. I got damn lipstick on my teeth. If you see me with some like lip gloss on my teeth, please ignore that. But the singles, I am so happy that she came out with singles of these. I absolutely love the pressed powder formula. I'm thinking of even picking up the correcting color, which is like a very, very, very bright. That way, for days that I'm feeling that, I have that option. It's a pretty big compact powder. I think it's definitely worth the price. And I'm glad to see, you know, makeup releases from Jaclyn Cosmetics. And I really do hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. Definitely don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. Without further ado, we're gonna go right on ahead. Roll the clip.